Australia is known to be a habitat for one of the deadliest animals ever. If you ever decide to go and visit this place, there is a strong chance for you not to come across any of these dangerous animals, but it's better for you to know about them and be informed, just in case. From the venomous snakes to the bloodthirsty sharks, we tried to identify the deadliest animals in Australia for you to stay away from them. Here are the top 10 most deadly animals in Australia. Just stay with us. Number 10. The box jellyfish. The box jellyfish is considered as one of the most dangerous animals that ever existed on planet Earth. And because of that fact, we would recommend that you stay away from this hazardous animal as far as possible. This creature is also known to be the most poisonous animal too. It possesses such venom which contains toxins that can damage your heart, nervous system, your skin, and so much more. This venomous creature dwells in northern Australia and can be specially noted between the period of October and May. If you are wondering how deadly this creature actually looks, it is a transparent and pale blue animal, which makes it hard for you to spot it. People who experience this kind of tragedy said that the sting is incredibly painful. It can immobilize your nerves, can absolutely affect your breathing and movement too. In case you've obtained a larger dose of its venom, it can cause cardiac arrest and death in just a few minutes. Number 9. Saltwater Crocodile. These dangerous crocodiles are found in oceans, in estuaries, and periodically in fresh waters. Australia is known as a place of lush and vast nature, but please be careful while you're exploring. Make sure you notice the crocodile warning signs and make sure you take them very seriously. The saltwater crocodiles are very aggressive and life-threatening animals. You should absolutely be careful if you come across this kind of crocodile. The saltwater crocodile typically eats small and big animals, which means that humans are included too. Even though there are not many victims, only 24 deadly attacks between 1975 and 2009, you should still be very careful when you choose to swim and make sure you stay away from these dangerous creatures. All things considered, the saltwater crocodile are known as one of the most dangerous animals in Australia, and you should absolutely be aware of it. Number 8. Blue-ringed octopus. Nature is a real miracle. We know that the marine world is full of spectacular and unforgettable animals. From the smallest to the largest ones, beautiful, diverse creations adorn the depths of the waters. We can absolutely say that some of them are a real work of art. With perfect patterns, they literally take your breath away. In that exact group belongs this blue-ringed octopus. It absolutely looks amazing, but if you come across this kind of water creature, make sure you stay away from it. Even though they look absolutely amazing, they can bite you and harm you a lot since they're extremely venomous. Once they sting you, your body will slowly shut down, become increasingly paralyzed, and then you're suddenly going to lose your breath. The worst thing about them is that there is no antivenom discovered yet, so if they sting you, there is no going back. Number 7. The great white shark.
The great white shark. According to National Geographic, great whites are the world's biggest predatory fish. Equipped with
The great white shark is found in Australia, more precisely across its huge and legendary beaches. Often it ruins the peace of many who come to spend their great vacation there. This dangerous predator is one of the most famous ones when it comes to the most dangerous creatures in Australia. It is known that humans are one of the greatest meals in the shark menus. When they smell blood, they go crazy and run and grab their prey. We think this is more than enough reason to step aside from these big beasts. It is known that the deadly encounters are rare, about 5 yearly in the entire world, but still, stay safe and keep yourself far away from these beasts. Number 6. The Sydney funnel web spider.
This woman has been bitten by the Sydney funnel web spider, perhaps the most dangerous spider in the world.
Spiders are one of the most dangerous animals around the world, but when it comes to this spider, you better pay attention. Although so small, they can do so much damage. It's unbelievable. The Sydney funnel web spider is a small spider from 1 to 5 centimeters. You can find it in cool and humid places. For example, under rocks, logs, or maybe even in your own shoes. In a particularly hot session, in New South Wales, they can take shelter in people's homes. It's also good to know that these spiders can remain alive underwater for a couple of hours, thanks to their capability of trapping air bubbles next to their skin. So if you see this spider at the bottom of a swimming pool, it may absolutely still be alive, so be careful. The bite is very painful and deadly. Even though antivenom exists, just stay away from them. Number 5. The Cassowary. The cassowary is known to be the heaviest bird in Australia. This huge bird is between 1.5 to 2 meters. Even though these birds are known to be frugivores, which means they only eat fruit, they can from time to time attack other animals because they are also known to be very territorial birds too. It is devastating to know that most of these attacks are on humans when they try to feed them. The people have been kicked, pushed, pecked, jumped on, charged at, and headbutted. And from now on, if you by accident try to feed them, be aware of what might happen to you if you try that, so better stay away. Their middle claw is 12 centimeters long and acts as a dagger that could result in serious damage. This huge bird is considered to be the most dangerous bird on the earth. Number 4. Snakes.
Include severe local pain, headache, nausea, diarrhea, swelling, and a feeling of general sickness. Its venom contains...
There are so many venomous and poisonous snakes in Australia that it is hard to decide which of them to pick as the most dangerous one. It is very hard to pick just one of them when every one of them is too dangerous and frightening. There are more than 140 land snakes and approximately 32 species of sea snakes which you can find in Australia, of which about 100 are extremely venomous. Even though just 12 of these snakes are deadly, you better stay away from them all. The eastern and western brown snakes are considered the most venomous ones that have caused a lot of human deaths. Their toxic venom is causing paralysis and blood clotting disorders. Fortunately, the medicine created an antivenom, and typically, there are only 2 deaths within a year caused by these snakes. However, just stay far away from them. Number 3. The Stingray. Even though the stingray is very similar to the shark, it is far way less of a threat to the human race than actual sharks are. Since the death of Steve Irwin, this creature is known to be very life-threatening, but that is not the case. He was not killed by the actual sting. He was punctured in the heart, which therefore resulted in him bleeding to death. Across the oceans, there are more than 200 species of stingrays, from the smooth stingray, which can be over 4 meters in length, to the blue spotted ray, which is as small as 70 centimeters long. These creatures are not known to be naturally aggressive. They're the opposite of that. Their deadly perspective is seen as a mystery. After Steve Irwin's death caused by the stingray, there was only one victim, and that's all. But just in case, stay away because you never know. Number 2. The stonefish. The stonefish is absolutely the most venomous fish in the world. It lives hidden in Aussie's huge waters. The most dangerous thing about them is that they are literally unnoticeable. You step on them, you get poisoned, when by touching or stepping on it, you make pressure in their spine. Their venom can cause a huge and unbearable pain, heart attack, or in the worst case, death. Luckily, antivenom has been invented in the 1950s to prevent this venom from causing huge damages over and over again. It is known that many people suffered from stepping on this fish, which is quite frightening. Watch out the next time you decide to swim in some of Australian waters. Number 1. Textile cone snail. Is there anyone who doesn't love to collect shells when they go on vacation? We don't think that such a person exists. It is one of the most amusing things that can happen on the beach. But when it comes to this one, you should absolutely leave it alone and stay away from it. Even though this shell looks glossy with its incredible design of yellowish spots, it is one of the most venomous creatures living in Australia. The textile cone snail can be also found in the Indian Ocean from Hawaii to Africa too. These snails, also called the cloth of gold, are using conotoxin to destroy their prey. They use their teeth to inject the venom into its prey with the help of microscopic needles that are so strong they can penetrate even gloves and wetsuits. Not just that, but the human body. Make sure you stay far away from these shiny killers. Guys, that'll be it for this video. We hope you enjoyed our content. Feel free to comment in the comment section below about your thoughts on this topic. If you know something more, feel free to inform us too. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more thrilling info like this and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of them. And of course, Thank you so much for being with us. We're here for you. See you in our next video.